Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to our special Friday Manthan. This Friday Manthan is important because it's related to our kitchen. It's related to the kitchen waste. And we all know that without kitchen, no family can exist. Nowadays, although the kitchens have become cold and there is a silence, it is called silent kitchen, but still we cannot deny the importance of kitchen in our life, especially in our Indian families. If we talk about, so we are fully dependent on our kitchens. So ladies and gentlemen, do you know that how much waste we get from the kitchen and what we do with that, how we are utilizing this, how it is bringing harm to the environment, to the sustainability. So before we go into the depth and before I invite our guest for today, let me inform you all and let me share a very great news with you all. The news is that EduFam International Academy is organizing 30 hours long marathon on sustainability. 30 hours, as you all know that we have already conducted 17 hours first. That was Magic of 17. That was based on 17 SDGs, 17 hours, 1 hour for each SDG. Then we conducted 24 hours where we were live or 24 hours. And now this is our third attempt where we are going to make 30 hours continuous starting on 22nd August, 7:30 a.m. and ending on 23rd August, 1:30 p.m. So these 30 hours will be taken by 30 organizations, one mission, one planet, 15 plus countries, one world, one future. 1 hour session will be given to each organization and we will be able to know that how green India can become the grand India. That is the aim and that is mission of our country and our Honorable Prime Minister's mission as well. So this 30 hours continuous mission, if you want to be the part of this, either you are NGO, you have a trust, you have school, college, university, or you are a startup, or you belong to corporates or to any organization, or you are an entrepreneur. This is open to all, for all those who have passion and compassion for the planet. Those who want to contribute and who are already contributing, and they want the world should know that what exactly they are doing for sustainability to make this India, our India, green India. So come together, let's build a greener India for a grand India. So join us in this endeavor. For individuals, it is complimentary. It is just free for the individuals. For organizations, there is a nominal charge that will be taken from them because the organizations will be considered as our partners. And as a partner, they have to pay the very nominal fee for this 30 hours long marathon on sustainability. If you want to know more about this, you can contact us anytime. Our contact details are available on our social media platforms. So this is a great news for all the green ambassadors and for all the sustainability lovers, for all those who want to make this world, or especially our India, a greener India. So ladies and gentlemen, now coming to today's topic. As we all know that today we are going to discuss about kitchen waste. And we have two eminent resource persons, specialists, those who are going to share their thoughts with us. But before they share their thoughts, let us have some data to understand that why this topic is important and why EduFam has taken up this topic for Manthan this Friday. Do you know that 1.05 billion tons of food were wasted globally in 2022? And this represents 19% of all food available to consumers, whether it was households, restaurants, or retail. This is a report by UNEP, UN Environment Program. So 1.05 billion tons of food were wasted, while we all know that how much, what is the percentage of the people, those who are suffering with poverty, those who are not able to get anything to eat and even survive. And households are the biggest contributors in this kitchen waste. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to know more about this. We will be knowing from our experts also. 631 million tons, yani 60%, food services 290 million tons, and retail 131 million tons, yani 12%. So the average person wastes 79 kg of food per year, equivalent to over 1 billion meals wasted every day worldwide. 1 billion meal we are wasting every day, while we all know that thousands and millions of people are starving in this world. So before going into the depth of this, let me welcome our speakers for this evening. We have our very renowned educationist with us, Ankita Bahuguna. Ankita Bahuguna, welcome to our show, Friday Manthan. Thank you very much to have you here. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Halima. And good evening to everyone who's there in this show, has taken out time to come here.
So this is our live show. The people on our live platforms are also the part of this program. So first of all, Ankita, since you are first time on this show, may I request you to kindly introduce yourself so that our audience and our viewers are very well aware of you. Please go ahead.
Definitely. Thank you so much. As you said, my name is Ankita Bahuguna and I'm a teacher. I'm teaching in school and I teach mathematics to students of classes 4 and 5. And I'm into teaching since year 1998. So it is 28 years long, beautiful journey that I have with me. And for past nearly 4 years, I am totally into sustainability. And I have started caring a lot for environment, thinking about it, and doing whatever best I can and spreading that message around to people. And I have turned my house into a zero waste house. We do not generate any waste. And I believe in 100% source segregation, which helped me to bring my house to zero waste house. And I am a fan of composting. It is my I'm very passionate about it. So it is the best thing in the whole day that I like to do. So that is what I'm going to share today with all of you.
Wow, wow, that's lovely. And as a teacher, as an educator, you have taken up a right decision to make your home as a zero waste home. So, as you have achieved a milestone in your life and your kitchen has become a zero waste kitchen, please tell us that what are the biggest challenges for the people, those who are contributing, as we have seen that how many millions and billions the people are wasting. So, what are the biggest challenges a household face in managing kitchen waste and how can they overcome them? Since you have already done it, you
Yeah.
have practical knowledge. May I request you to kindly share with our
Yes,
viewers?
definitely, Dr. Halima. See, when we talk about kitchen waste, actually we are talking about two kinds of waste here. One is which is our peels. Like when we cook food, we have our vegetable peels with us and fruit peels also. So this is one kind of waste which will definitely be generated. You cannot reduce it because we have to cook, we have to eat, right? And other kind of waste is which is the food wastage, right? When we cook and there's leftover food. Right. So, what do you want me to speak about first?
I think if you can speak about food waste first, and then we'll go on the peels and all.
Yeah. So, when I talk about food waste, actually, from my own experience, I have learned few ways. A lot of food used to get wasted in our house also, right? We used to cook extra. So, what happened? Like, I started looking into that how to handle it and why it is happening. So, few steps which I took, I like to share with everyone. It really helped me. So, one is that we have to be very proactive in when it's extra food, we should give away to someone well in time rather than keeping it for next day and for a long time that we'll eat it next day or some other day. So when you cook, see it how much is left over and try to give it to someone on the same day. It really helps. Only you need to be a little thoughtful about it. Then second is we have to cook very carefully, keeping in mind like how much we need. Then one more method which was very effective that I used was I made a chart and I had put it up in my kitchen. which I used to call food waste audit. So there, whatever was left over in a day, we used to mention in the chart how much food is left and whose portion is left, like who did not eat and why. Like, was the food ordered from a kit or what happened suddenly? So when we made that chart, every member realized that how much they are wasting. It really helped us when we were doing that chart. It brought my food wastage to nearly half. And also one more thing, like everyone, it is said everyone should grow at least one vegetable in a lifetime. So when we grow vegetables on our own, we get to know that how much patience, hard work it requires nurturing a seed into a plant and then to a fruit. Once you do that, you will never waste food. We get to know how much work has gone into that. So these are my own experiences that I can share.
Wow, these are really lovely experiences. Now we have our another guest, second guest for this evening. We have Miss Iram Ali, who is a journalist and who belongs to the media and who has very keen observation about sustainability, about food wastage, about kitchen waste and all. So may I request Iram Ali that what do you suggest that what are the challenges the people face in household kitchen management, kitchen waste management? Please unmute yourself, Iram.
So,
Yes, yes.
yes. Good evening, everyone. I am Iram Ahmad. I am a journalist. Firstly, thank you, Sadia ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to discuss this panel discussion. And you have asked what challenges, comes. Actually, my question भूल गई. This is my first discussion.
It's okay. आप बताइए क्या क्या challenges हैं जो लोग किचन वेस्ट को मैनेज करने में क्या क्या challenges आते हैं सामने. तो मुझे तो लगता है सबसे पहला तो होना चाहिए कि एटीट्यूड. लोगों का एटीट्यूड नहीं होता है ना. लोग सोचते हैं कि अरे क्या होता है इतना सब वेस्ट हो जाने से, क्या फर्क पड़ता है ना. So that is, I think, first challenge that we have to change our mindset and we have to have right attitude in life. That even one grain, I think somewhere in the scripture I have read that even one grain was enough. One beggar came diksha के लिए जो आए थे ना भिक्षा के लिए, और one grain was there and that grain was given to him and he said that this grain is enough for me. One grain is enough for me. So that's really important to change the mindset. Yes, isn't it, Ira?
Yes, sir. I think we should first plan our meal before buying groceries, and second, store food properly so it can stay fresh for longer. And we have to make two dustbins. First for one for dry waste and one for wet waste. So I think we should plan some things and we should educate our family. We should segregation in terms of dustbins, and we should try to put the eggshells into compost so it can
compost is something really very difficult, it seems. I visited many people's house in Malaysia. I saw one of my professor's house. So they have big space, like big garden and so many plants, trees. And in the big garden, then I saw that they have made their own compost where they put not only kitchen waste, wet waste, but they put all the leaves and twigs and all those dried in that. And then they get from at the bottom, they have one hole. From there, they get the watery type of things that they use for the plantation. So do you have any experience of Ankita ji for this composting? Do you do at home? Because you said that your kitchen is a zero waste kitchen. So do you have idea about this? Please explain to us.
Yeah, definitely. See, I am doing composting every day. And for past 3-4 years, not a single peel has gone out from my house because I find it very precious. Right? Even if I'm eating a fruit in school, I'll keep my peel in the tiffin to bring it back to home.
Lovely. So how do you do? Because, normally people, they live in flat. I also live in flat. So
Yeah.
I find that once I started doing that, but my maid informed me that because of that, ants are coming into the plants. So how exactly you do?
See, what I do is that there are different kinds of composters for home composting. So few are like plastic composters which are available on online sites. So when I started with the DIY, which was also a plastic. I made my composter on my own. I
Okay.
did not have much problem because I have a terrace. So
Okay. Yes.
I kept my composters there. But now what happened? So I could do it very well in that, but that cannot be kept in a balcony in a flat. It will be difficult. So what I did, many people used to ask me, see, you have a terrace, we don't have, so what to do? And I am very passionate to help others also in composting. So few months back, I purchased a terracotta composter, and it is really, really a blessing. I will say, terracotta one is a very good one, which has three bins, like one over the other. So there's one company which calls it a khamba composter.
Okay.
Another company is there which calls it a khad bin.
Okay.
So it is really nice one because it doesn't smell in terracotta composter, and no worms come out also from that, and it's very quick. No liquid comes out. So every challenge that we face in a plastic composter that has been handled in a terracotta one. So people
Is
who
it
live in flats,
available
yeah,
online? Is it available online?
it is available online. This one is available online, and another one, the Khadbin, I said, that is also, it's one NGO which gives it, Khadbin. So they keep giving their advertisement on Instagram and all. So when I post my things on my Instagram page, which I have made for environment only. So there, when people see, they ask me, I guide them for that also. It is available.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing such beautiful information. It is very helpful, and I'm also going to now order for that because I also was having a homemade like
Yeah.
DIY, so that was not workable, and we have a space problems everywhere. In the urban cities, we have the
Yes,
space.
definitely. That's a big challenge. Yeah.
That is a big challenge. Thank you. And all those who are watching this program, I think it is very beneficial for them as well. And they can also order online and they can do it. And now coming to the habit formation, when we talk about sustainability, kitchen waste management, and all those things, the people think that these are very big, big words, very big, big actions. And it's not possible for me because I am such a small creature in this world. And I'm helpless. I can't do alone everything. So can you just suggest three basic habits that's going to change their kitchen waste management style or strategies so that they can start with those three simple steps and further they can also make their kitchen like your kitchen, zero waste kitchen. Yes, first, may I request Iramali to kindly say those three habits, and then I'll come to Ankita ji to suggest those three habits that's going to help to reduce kitchen waste. जी राम जी बताइए वो तीन कौन से
जी.
हैं तो
जी एक्चुअली एज आई सेड दैट हमें पहले अपना मील प्लान करना चाहिए शुड प्लान आवर मील ताकि हम कम ही उतना ही बना सकें जितना हमें खाना है। सेकंड, जो वेट जो होगा और ड्राई होगा हमको मैंने बताया उसको अलग अलग हम रखेंगे। तीसरा हमारा होगा कि हम लोगों को एजुकेट कर सके अपनी फैमिली को, क्योंकि सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज एवरीवन्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। हमें सबको बताना होगा अपनी कम्युनिटीज में, अपने हमारे स्कूल्स को, गवर्नमेंट को, बिजनेसेस जो होते हैं, ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होते हैं, कैंपेन्स होते हैं, इनको बताना होगा, लोगों को एजुकेट करना होगा। ये थ्री हैबिट्स। और फर्स्ट, जैसे कि मेरा आर्टिकल था इसी में किचन वेस्टेज को लेकर, मैंने पूरा इसीलिए एक पब्लिश किया ताकि लोग उसको पढ़ सके, आम जो लोग होते हैं जिनको नहीं पता, ताकि वो लोग पढ़ सकें। उसके बारे में मैंने पूरा देखकर लिखा कि हाँ हाँ क्या क्या चीज हमें हो सकता है। जितना मुझे नॉलेज नहीं है उतना मैंने लोगों से जानकर लिखा। उसके बाद ताकि आम लोग भी इसको देखकर पढ़ सके, लोगों को पता चल सके इसके बारे में। काफी
So,
सारी
thank you very much. You have written an article about this, and certainly we would love to have that article. You can share on our social media so that others can also be benefited. And yes, now over to you, Ankita ji. What you suggest those three habits? They can start with that. Those are simple habits.
Yeah, see, one is that only by any way or means we have to bring down the cooked food wastage. So it's like a crime to waste food, right? So it's with hard work it has been done and cooked. Lot of resources have gone in. So these people have to understand, they have to guide each other at home that cooked food should not be wasted. So for me, that food audit helped me a lot. So lot of I looked for ways. So everyone has to find some ways in their own house to solve the problem of cooked food wastage. So that is one thing. Second is the other thing, that is peels. That is our wet waste of kitchen. Only one solution, that segregation is must. Like now recently in 2026, the government has now told 4 bin segregation, the solid waste management rules that have come up now. But 4 bins come later, at least 2 bins, which is must, that wet and dry must go separate. Then only something can happen. If it is mixed, nothing can be happened. All waste is spoiled then, because it goes in a bag to landfill. With a mixed waste, neither the dry waste can be recycled, it gets spoiled. Wet waste will emit methane on landfill. So it is of no use. So we have to understand that when wet waste is separate, we can compost. Now the challenge comes, how will people compost? There are half the people who are not aware about it. First of all, awareness is not there. Secondly, if awareness is there, then the challenges which you mentioned, Dr. Alima, that they can't compost, no space is there. So awareness can help in this also. If there's no space, how we can do in a small space. So lot of awareness sessions are required. People who know about it, who can train others, they have to try their best. Government should help, municipal corporations should take help of people like us, right? We are ready to do, but there should be some communication channel where we can go and help out and make people aware. And I'm trying my best through my Instagram. Whoever asks me questions or they call me up, I give my 1 hour to them to train them over the phone how to compost, what to do. So that is what I can suggest.
Yes, these are really practical suggestions that you have given to them. See, I think if people can understand that how much wastage is happening in the world globally, and when we talk about our own country, India, so how much wastage is happening in our country, then they can take it, I think they can take it seriously. So if we talk about typical kitchen waste composition, so fruit and vegetable waste are the maximum.
Yeah.
They are 45 to 50%. Then cooked food leftovers are 20 to 25%. Then bread and cereals 10 to 15%. Then dairy products 5 to 10%. Then meat and fish scraps 5 to 8%. Then tea, coffee and eggshells 3 to 5%. So this is the percentage of our kitchen waste. Maximum comes to the fruits and vegetables. For that, you have already given the idea of compost. This is one idea. Second idea, somewhere I have seen and I have read also, and I have seen my grandmothers, they used to have that with the peels also, they make something or other. Like I remember with the lemon peel, like when we squeeze the lemon and the only peel is left, then with that there was very delicious Nibu Namkeen. That was very helpful for the stomach pain and to cure the digestion. So they used to use that peel also. Likewise, with the orange peel also, I have seen them using orange peels for the uh, face mask or like face पे लेप लगाने के लिए they used to have the orange peels. They grind it, they make it paste, and they used to use it. And likewise, sometimes I saw that even when we have the peels, so with the peel also they make vegetables. Only the hard part they used to remove and they cut into the small pieces. So I'll come to you, Ankita ji, and I'll ask you that how can kitchen waste be converted into valuable resource? Either we can reuse those peels or those things, or we can use it for the biogas, or maybe there are other ways also that you can suggest us in a better way. How we can use this waste into a very valuable resource, or even we can use it for earning purpose as well. Because recently
Yeah.
I was seeing very good idea of business with the coconut shells. So yes, please go ahead, Ankita ji, and let us know.
See, first thing I am an advocate of composting. So one thing is compost is very good for soil. It enriches, it has all nutrients, micronutrients. So if you use it in your soil, you don't need any other manure to enrich the soil. So it is definitely very good. That's the best way I can say. Secondly, few peels like we can eat, as you mentioned, few vegetables like we have pumpkin. You can cut it with a peel and you can cook it. Same way as your cucumber, you can also eat it with a peel. Then there is very important thing which we call bioenzymes, right? So all the fruit peels and mostly your citrus fruits can be used to make bioenzymes. I have made quite a many at home using orange and this lemon peels. Bioenzyme is made using these peels with water and jaggery. There's a percentage in which we use them, proportion, and for 2-3 months we let it ferment. And what comes out is a very good liquid which we can use as a floor cleaner. I've been using it in place of phenyl and all other things, right? We mix it in water and mop the floor. And lot of other things can be made with bioenzymes. People are doing big businesses with them. These are chemical free products with which we can make our utensil cleaner, those kind of detergents also. I am still in the process of making it. I am not successful to make that thing. But yes, for my mopping, I am using it. It's very good to clean.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. And I think there are lots of other ideas. Let's come back to Miss Iram Ali. Miss Iram Ali, do you have such ideas where we can use these kitchen waste in an innovative way, or if we can reuse it, we can recycle it? Do you have some certain ideas about this?
Yes, yes. As Miss Ankita said, that the cleaner, मैंने बस क्लीनर ही क्लीनिंग का ही सोचा था कि क्लीनिंग मेरी एक्चुअली आपने जैसे बताया आपकी दादी कुछ बनाती थी, उनका कुछ स्नैक्स बनाती थी। मेरे घर में ऑरेंज पील एंड नींबू पील का एक उसका पेस्ट बना के उसका क्लीनर बनाया जाता था। उसको हम बॉडी पर भी यूज कर सकते थे एंड द टाइल्स एंड ये अपना डोर क्लीनर्स हो जाता है, मिरर क्लीनर, उसको भी यूज करते थे। तो वो मेरे लिए मुझे लगता है वो बेनिफिशियल होता है। प्लस एक तोरई होती है, तोरई के छिलके की भी सब्जी बनती है। अगर किसी को नहीं पता तो मुझे भी रिसेंटली पता चला था, मैंने किसी के यहाँ देखा कि तोरई को पील करते हैं, उसको पूरा सब्जी की तरह उसको बनाते हैं, बहुत टेस्टी होती है। बनाना की पीलिंग को भी सब्जी बनाते हैं। प्लस काफी सारे फीलिंग्स मैंने ऐसे देखे हैं जिनको लोग सोचते हैं कि इनको फेंक देते हैं। कभी किसी को बना के आप किसी को दे दिया, आपको नहीं खा रहे, खुद नहीं खा रहे, आपके बच्चे नहीं खा रहे, आप किसी इसको दे दीजिए जो बेचारे जिनको कुछ नहीं मिलता है, जो काफी काफी ऐसी कम्युनिटीज है हमारे आसपास होती हैं, आप उनको दे दीजिए तो वेस्ट भी नहीं होगा, किसी के पेट में भी जाएगा। मैं
Okay,
समझती
thank you very much, Iram. Now coming to the restaurant wastage. You know how much waste food is wasted in restaurants. Earlier, we used to say that Arab peoples, they waste a lot because they order food so much and they are very generous people. If they are two people also, they will order so many things, but they don't eat and they just go away, they leave and they go away. But recently, I think a few years ago, they have also started asking the restaurant to pack, and there are organizations and NGOs, they are helping them in this, and they send it to the labor camps, or they give it to their personal drivers or those cleaners and other people, those who are less fortunate. So around the globe, this awareness has come that people are understanding the importance of kitchen waste and especially the food waste, and they are understanding that this is not a show of business that we are leaving the food on the table. And no, how can I ask them to pack? I have seen, especially the youngsters, when you ask them, okay, now let us pack it, so they feel it very bad, as if that it is very embarrassing act that we are doing. Whatever is left, they don't understand that whatever is left, the waiters are going to throw it in dustbin. They are not using it for other people because already we have used it, so they will just throw it. So I think restaurant wastage also is a very big contributor into the kitchen waste. What do you say about this, Ankita ji?
This is very true what you said, Dr. Halima. There's a lot of wastage in the hotels. So there are many NGOs which collect such food from hotels. They can give and then they donate it to people. So hotels should also look for such solutions where they can give away their food, like for the NGOs.
Okay, now since we all are associated with schools and colleges, let us talk about the role of school and colleges in inculcating the awareness about sustainability, especially the kitchen waste. How we can do it. I am personally doing my PhD in electronic waste management. This is my second PhD because when I came to know that there are 63 million tons of electronic waste just lying in the landfill, and that going to how much it is going to affect our land, how much it is going to destroy uh, our land, contaminate the water, contaminate the soil. So that was the reason why I thought that let us go into the depth. But when I started learning about the waste, I found that each and every area is worth paying attention. Not only the electronic waste, yes, electronic waste is growing very fast because everything has become now digitalized. And in one house, you will find so many gadgets of electronics being used. But of course, kitchen waste is also a very alarming situation, and schools, colleges, universities must pay attention towards this because whatever we teach the students in the schools, that remains in their mind forever throughout their lives. Ankita ji, you are in a school. So do you
Yeah.
think that in the school it is being taken up now as a curricular activity, as a curriculum, not extracurricular activity?
Yeah, definitely. See, we are having it in our curriculum, especially in the value education curriculum. So these are environmental values, though EVS is a subject in school. But apart from that, we are taking it up in value education sessions also. And what happens in school is that children learn by doing. So if we just keep on teaching them and telling them, they will just learn and they'll answer us. But school is a place, no, which actually shows children as a role model, right? So there are, we take it like in school all the good practices you will see, so children imbibe them automatically, it goes into them, right? It enters their skin. So here we have to follow, so we follow in school, like in classroom. If I'll say, if you'll see my classroom and other classes around us, we have a lot of bins there. So we are giving them hands-on practice. Like we have a paper bin, we keep it in one corner. A cardboard box we have covered and we write on it paper for recycling. Then we have a dry waste bin. Then we have a wet waste bin. And now we have started a plastic waste bin also. So whenever children drink fruity or something, they have a small bottle, we open that bin and they drop it in the plastic bin. So they are so well trained. Like even if they open a new pen and a wrapper is there, they will ask, "Ma'am, shall I put it in a plastic bin? It's a wrapper of plastic." So this way we are giving them hands-on practice in the classroom. So and it plays a very important role.
Thank you very much. Again, you said that it is in the value education curriculum. I understand that how much importance the value education is being given.
Yeah.
I know I have been in a school education for 30 years and I was really not happy with the situation that these things are being handled in the schools. Still, sustainability is taken as extracurricular activity. One activity will be there, waste out of waste. And the children will make the house, beautiful aquarium, beautiful this, that, with the waste material. And they think that, okay, yes, we have done our role. This is not waste out of waste, means that where waste is being used in a proper way in the utility items, not into the thermocol models. And
Yes.
as if schools are wasting so much thermocols in making the useless projects and useless models. I know every year. And now also, my demand is that it should be considered as mathematics teaching, as English teaching, as science teaching. Sustainability should be considered as important as these subjects, even more important than those subjects. The children, they pass out from the school 12th grade, they pass out from the college, they do their degrees, post-graduation, graduation, and still they don't understand, they don't have even civic sense that we should not throw the wrappers outside. And there are segregation of the wrappers, there is segregation of Singapore. I have seen even the house, the ladies and the children are so much trained. They have given 2 shafts where they throw the garbage. So there one is for wet kitchen, the other is the dry kitchen, and the third one is the recycle one that they keep in their house itself. They don't throw through that window where garbage throwing windows are available in the kitchen in the whole building. So they don't throw there. They keep it in the kitchen. For them, they have recycle room separate. So each and every house considers it's their own responsibility to take those recycled materials and keep in that particular room that is designated for the recycling. So this much training from where? Because from the childhood, from school education, even daycare, even preschool, even primary schools, middle school, everywhere it is being emphasized. It is being considered as a core education. I am dreaming of that day when in our schools, these things should be given due importance rather than just extracurricular activities. Anyway, the things are really being changed, but it will not change overnight. We all have to continue putting on efforts, especially the policy makers have greater responsibilities. So coming to the policy makers, Iram Ali, you are journalist and you are writing in the newspapers. So do you think that what is the effective way of making the policymakers think about this, that how we can make kitchen waste management a framework to teach to the children in the school and college curriculum?
I think school is a only planet where students learn from practical. आपको schools को actually 2 मिनट तो देने चाहिए असेंबली टाइम में कि ये important चीज है. जब हम 2 मिनट की बात करते हैं कि 2 मिनट दीजिए, हम इंसान बड़े उससे सुनता है, तो हमें 2 मिनट देने चाहिए बच्चों को असेंबली के टाइम पर कि हमें वेस्टेज के लिए कि हम किस तरीके से किचन का वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट का हमें किस तरीके से लेकर चलना है. प्लस हमें प्रोजेक्ट देने चाहिए उनको. दूसरा, घर पे एजुकेट करना चाहिए. प्लस गवर्नमेंट को पॉलिसीज ये निकालनी चाहिए, लाइक रोड शोज कराने चाहिए. गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू भी हो और एनजीओ के थ्रू भी हो, काफी प्राइवेट भी करते हैं. रोड शोज कराएं और ये आरडब्ल्यू की मीटिंग्स में स्पेशली बोलें. अगर कोई, मुझे लगता है लीगल अगर इस पे एक्शन लेना स्टार्ट कर दे गवर्नमेंट, तो फिर लोग इसको लेंगे पर्सनली. अभी लोग इसको नॉर्मली लेते हैं.
Yes, I will take your this statement, the most important statement. Legal actions,
Yes.
The human being is more concerned about avoiding the fines rather than getting the awards. You announce hundreds of awards, the people will not be motivated as much as if you say, okay, fine will be imposed. So they will be scared. I think there should be some auditing. There has to be auditing, and this auditing has to be in their household, our kitchen waste also. As we have the footprint, the carbon footprint scaling, where we measure our carbon footprint. Likewise, there has to be some measure where we can measure the kitchen waste and how we are managing the kitchen waste. Yes, Ankita ji, you are a practical person who has practically done in your life. What do you say that policy makers, how we can grab their attentions and what is their responsibility to make it that it is happening? It is a zero waste kitchen in all the households of India.
What I feel is that they are making a lot of policies. So like recently about bulk waste generators, like 4-bin segregation is must. Also, they have made a policy like those which are bulk waste generators, like a school, college, or any office or hotel, mall, who generate more than 100 kg of waste in a day, wet waste. They have to compost within their premises. So policies they are making very well, but implementation part is not there. So they make a policy, but then no one comes to check and see that is it being implemented or not. Single-use plastic was stopped in 2021 rules, I remember. But still it is going on around everywhere in the market. Then they gave some rules that it should be more than 120 microns. But everywhere we can see those thin plastic bags which are choking our, nalas and rivers. So a lot of policies are there, but no implementation is there. So I think government and authorities have to work on how to bring it down and monitor that how it is working. So that is one thing. Secondly, when one city has already achieved it, like Indore, I read a lot about Indore and I'm their fan. Like for 8 years, they have been the cleanest city. Every household there, 100% segregation is there. So when one city has achieved, why not? We are the same country. Why not we can replicate that model from there? Either we go ahead of Indore or at least we should replicate from there. उतना तो करें जितना वो कर रहे हैं.
Yes,
So
yes, well, of course. Yes, Ankita ji, you are right. When one city can do, other cities
why
can
not
also
others?
do. Yes, why not? Why not? Actually, we have two distinguished guests as well. We have Kiran Singh and Kiran Pandey ji. So may I request Kiran Singh and Kiran Pandey ji, after listening to our conversations from our resource persons and our concern about kitchen waste management, do you have to share your own ideas, or do you have some experience about this, or can you share that what exactly you have taken from this session, that how we are going to make the kitchen waste a minimal kitchen waste, or maybe minimum kitchen waste, or maybe the zero kitchen waste? Yes, Kiran Pandey ji and Kiran Singh ji, please unmute yourself and let's
Good
listen.
evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
हाँ, किचन वेस्ट का जो प्रोसेस है, ये हम लोग अपने स्कूल में बच्चों से करवाते हैं. वहाँ पर उनको हम लोग जो भी पील्स, वेजिटेबल का पील्स होता है, वो उन लोग को कलेक्ट करने के लिए बोलते हैं, और उससे हम लोग कंपोस्ट बच्चों को स्कूल में कैसे बनाते हैं वो उनको सिखाया जाता है, ताकि वो लोग सीख सके कि इन फ्यूचर में वो लोग कैसे इसको सेग्रीगेट करेंगे और उससे कंपोस्ट बनाएंगे. और आप लोग का जो कन्वर्सेशन था बहुत ही मतलब इफेक्टिव था, और जो हम लोग बहुत थोड़ा बहुत नहीं जानते थे वो भी हम लोग ने आपसे सीख लिया. थैंक यू.
Thank you very much. And yes, Kiran Pandey ji, Kiran Singh ji, you are in which school?
Yes, yes, I am in
You
school.
are in which school?
In Cap Kerala Public School, Jamshedpur.
Oh, you are from Jamshedpur. So you must have
Yes.
heard my in the beginning that we are going to have 30 hours program. And
Yes, yes.
if you really want to be the part of that 30 hours, if your school wants to be the part of that 30 hours, the school also can be as the partner. And if you want in an individual capacity, you can also be the part. So
Yes.
I'm giving my WhatsApp number here. Please WhatsApp
Okay.
me, and you can be the part of that 30 hours on Green India, where we will be discussing all the issues related to the sustainability in India and how we are going to make Green India. So it's my WhatsApp number given in the chat.
Yes. Okay.
Please try now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now coming to Kiran Pandey ji. Kiran Pandey ji. I think Kiran Pandey ji, we are not able to reach to Kiran Pandey ji. May I request Tanuja Pandey ji? Tanuja Pandey ji. Okay, no issues. So ladies and gentlemen, yes, Kiran Pandey ji, please go ahead. Unmute yourself and go ahead. Kiran Pandey ji, you have raised your hand. May I ask? Please unmute and then go ahead. Speak up. Okay, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of today's Friday Manthan. It is responsibility of each and every woman, because we are considered as the queens of the kitchen, queens of the house. So it is major responsibility of ours. Although some of my friends will deny this, and they must be thinking that why I am using such type of statement on this platform where we are live, and everybody can just watch our program. They can view, they can review, and they can comment. But yes, this is fact. This is fact that we are the queens of our houses, and we are the queens of our kitchen, and everything is in our own hand. Although the men also support us, but kitchen waste management is really, I can say that it is 70 to 80% responsibility of we women, and we are more powerful in managing the kitchen waste. May I would like to thank all the resource persons, all those who have participated in this discussion, and especially those who are watching on live every Friday. We bring the important topics, the crucial issues, and we try to find out some solutions. Especially Ankita ji, you have given lots of solutions to us. Thank you very much. And I think that even one solution, if somebody is going to try it out, it's going to make a vast difference. Thank you, Iram. Thank you very much for being here. God bless you. And thank you, Kiran Pandey ji. Thank you, Kiran Singh ji. Thank you, Tanuja Pandey ji.
Thank you, Dr. Halima, for inviting us. It was really a very wonderful session. And we love to discuss such issues. And it's every time we learn a lot when we talk to each other.
So see you
Thank you.
next Friday on the same platform with some other burning topics. Thank you very much.
Sure.
And God bless you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.